Hello, ladies and gents. Good evening. At the end of the weekend. All right, this is done. This is ready. Is anyone here? Hello, Katarzyna. Hello, Julia. Hello, the rest. Okay, now I can see you. Fantastic. All right, we've got a bunch of people. Welcome. Hello, Hubert, Asia, Ola, Martyna. Hello, the rest. Tomasz Podstawski here. Let's talk about Irish slang. This is, I don't know, number 5 maybe of the series called Slang in English. So slang, you probably know what it is. Words that are used by a group of people. It can be a group of, I don't know. Oh, I forgot about something. All right. I forgot to switch off my translation timer. I'm making double the money. No. So, Irish slang, which is used by a group of people. That means it can be scientists, for example. Scientists have their own slang. People who partake similar hobby, they also use slang. So words that are known amongst them. Now, countries, maybe not countries, cultures also have its own slang. And last time we talked about Scottish slang. So a small revision, maybe to some of you. If you see it for the first time, do not worry. It's not really that important for today's meeting, but let's just go quickly. In English, we have this word pure. Like here, I hope that my water is pure. Czysta. I also hope that my soul is pure, but it's probably not. But in Scottish slang, pure is completely. For example, it's pure crazy. This man or this woman, she's pure crazy, completely crazy, pure. So you see different meanings, same word, but different meaning. We will talk about we today as well. We is small. I have a wee brother. No, I have a wee sister, small sister. She's not that small, but mała siostra, wee sister, or a wee brother. In Scotland, of course, or a wee bit, a small amount of something, a wee bit of money, or I need a wee bit of money to buy something, or I need a wee bit of spondoolies. I love this one. Spondoolies, it's money in Scottish. How much spondoolies do you make? If you make too little, remember about this. Many a mickle makes a muckle. Many a mickle makes a muckle. A small amount, oh sorry, it's not explained. A small amount of something can lead to a big amount of something. In Polish, it would be grosik do grosika. Many a mickle, many of small amounts, makes a muckle, a big amount. What else? I didn't can. What's the time? Sorry, I didn't can. I don't know. A short form of I don't know. Nie wiem, I didn't can in Scottish. Then we have Scottish insults. It can be dangerous. Maybe that's too strong, but it can be offensive. It's not kind. Insult, when you want to insult, obrazić kogoś. You can call him a balloon, or a bampot, or Egypt. Or, the most offensive one, a ball bag. Instead of saying, you idiot, you stupid man or woman, you can call him or her a you balloon. Look what you have done, you bampot. She or he is such an idiot. Or bowback. Choć wished, I'm learning. I'm listening to music. Or I'm just relaxing. So choć you're wished. Be quiet. Shut up in Scottish, Spanish. When you talk nonsense, or when somebody talks nonsense, you say, your bum's out the window. Your bum, something I'm sitting on, and it's not the chair, is out the window. You're talking nonsense. Bzdury. Your bum's out the window. And the classics. Your ma's a welder. Twoja mama to. In Polish, we would say twoja stara, probably a little bit more offensive in Polish. Not kind at all, but okay. Welder, spawacz or spawara. And your da sells Avon. This is when you have when you do not know how to end an argument. You have no words. You are at lost words, and then you say, "Your mom's a welder." Okay. A twoja mama to spawaczka. It doesn't make sense in Polish, but I think it would be nice sometimes among friends. Why not? But again, these are insults, quite offensive, but why not? That's just language still. But now let's talk about Irish slang. And of course, I will show you a few of them and maybe a little bit of a quiz. We'll see how it works. Irish slang. And the first word for today is banjaxed. You can guess, try to guess what it means. Or the question, what does it mean? Banjaxed. Here, an example. I had an accident and my car is completely banjaxed. Sorry, I always try to test it, but sometimes a typo happens. It's mine. Mój samochód. I had an accident and my car is completely banjaxed. In Ireland. Or, my parents visited me unexpectedly and my plans were banjaxed. So what do you think happened? What is the problem? What would be the typical word that we would use here? I had an accident. My car is what? My car is banjaxed, completely banjaxed. Or my parents visited me unexpectedly. It can always do something to your plans. Exactly. My plans were ruined or destroyed. Destroyed or ruined. Well done. I should have waited maybe a little bit longer, but here we go. We have a lot of words. So banjaxed, it's destroyed, ruined. You can banjax your plans. You can banjax your car. Let's hope not. But anything can happen. Banjaxed. Okay. Fluttered. Again, car, but a different situation. Sorry, man, I can't drive. I am completely fluttered. Okay, I can't show you the rest, but I will wait. What do you think? This may be something that you are thinking about. In Poland, probably in every country, you shouldn't drive when you are completely fluttered. When you are completely fluttered, you should go to bed, I guess. and relax. Well done. And this is what I see. Oh, I have another example. This is what I see when I'm fluttered. I see Irishmen, okay, but you can see they are a little bit out of focus. That's what we see when we are fluttered. Exactly, it's drunk, completely drunk. Zalany w trupa, perfect, fluttered. Well done. So it's drunk, too much alcohol. All right. What's funny? Oh, yes, it's blurred. My vision is blurred. I can't focus. I can't think. I can't drive, especially. Oh, what's funny? Look, in Irish English, they also use banjaxed to describe somebody who is drunk. And I love this because in Polish we do the same. Remember about the car. Come on. Remember about the car. My car is banjaxed. Banjaxed. Zniszczony. Destroyed. It makes sense. But sometimes, at least I heard it, that somebody said, I am banjaxed in Irish, or I am zniszczony. Jestem zniszczony, nie mogę jechać. So funny, two different languages, but still we use the same words to describe different situations. Okay, so fluttered, it means drunk, but you can also say banjaxed. That's the summary of this one. Delira and exira. Okay, cool word, but this time it's not really what we may think. I'm going on vacation, and I'm delira and exira. It sounds like a spell from Harry Potter, like jakiś czar, spell, czar, but it's not. That's what they say. I'm delira and exira because I'm going on vacation, or I am going to buy a new car. Maybe if you like cars, you will be delira and exira. Trout season has just begun. So I am really delira and exira, but not so much. I haven't caught anything yet. Trout, it's a pstrąg, and in some parts of Poland, it starts at the beginning of the year. In my region, it started 2 days ago, but no success. Nice. This is exactly it. This guy is delira and exira, delighted and excited at the same time. Delighted. When you are delighted, you feel pleasure, happiness, joy. I'm delighted to see you today. Excited, I would say it's even stronger. You are excited. You can't wait to do it. So we have excited, perfect, and it's also delighted and excited. Someone can be delightful, okay. Someone can be exciting. Remember about this difference. She is exciting, or riding a bicycle is exciting, but you are always excited, or you are delighted. So here, delira and exira means I am delighted and I am excited to see you, for example. Donkeys' years. It's years, it's not ears. Ears, donkeys have big ears, but it doesn't matter here. It's donkeys' years. Donkey's ears, like in this case. Oh, hi, how are you? I haven't seen you in donkey's ears. I'm so glad to see you. Let's talk about weather and things we are not interested really, but small talk is always pleasant. Hi, how are you? I haven't seen you in donkey's years. In a long, long time. Donkey's years. Perfect. Perfect. I'm not surprised. Of course, you are good participants, but it's not as surprising as I would like it to be. But let's continue. Egypt, a Scottish slang. He is a band part, he is a balloon or a ball bag, offensive, or he is an Egypt. In Irish version, it can be an ig, like here. G letter and g letter that has many sounds can be problematic in English, but here it sounds like g. You Egypt or you Egypt. Stop doing this, you Egypt. You broke it, you Egypt. She's an Egypt, so don't talk to her. But I am an Egypt sometimes, so maybe I should talk to her. An idiot. Egypt. Nice spelling. I love this spelling. Egypt. Idiota. Of course, again, it's a little bit offensive. Okay, well done. Example. Look what you have done. You Egypt. You idiot. Or you idiot. So there we go. 5. But there will be more. Banjaxed. Completely destroyed. Or just destroyed. Plants can be banjaxed, ruined. Car can be banjaxed, and you can be banjaxed as well when you consume too much of alcohol. And that also means flooded. Delira and Exira, probably tomorrow, a lot of people will feel Delira and Exira, delighted and excited. Donkey's years, a very long time. The best one would be, I guess, I haven't seen you in donkey's years. Why do I have to see you today, you Egypt? No, it's just a joke. All right. The jacks, the toms, or the mics. Like in this instance, can you tell me where is? Can you tell me where the mics is? Can you tell me where the toms is? Or can you tell me where the jacks is? And you already should know that the jacks, the toms, the mics means the toilet. But which one is correct? Here, you can just say it. Of course, it's better not to say where you go, just say, excuse me. But when you really have to, then you could say, I'm going to the what? What do you think? Which one is the equivalent of the toilet? Any guesses? You don't have to write anything because I will tell you everything. No. Sorry, but no. Of course it's not the Toms. I would change my name. No, I wouldn't. But it's the jacks. The toilet I'm going to the Jacks. It looks like name, all right? Tom's also looks like Mike's looks like name, but if you take part in my webinars, just remember it's not me or my friend. It's the Jacks. I don't know any Jack, I guess. So that's safe. The Jacks. I'm going to the Jacks. Or can you tell me where the Jacks is? And it's important to use the. What a straight line. To use the. I'm going to the Jacks. All right. Well done. This one I read is one of the most popular ones. How she couldn't. How is, of course, that's a contraction. How's she couldn't. Inge, but we can make a contraction and write it like this. It's like going, waiting. It's not really correct, but it's used all the time. So how she couldn't. Now choose one. What do you think? What's her name? How do you do it? Like you have a problem. You want to start something, a car maybe. How do you do it? Jak to zrobić? Or how are you? How she couldn't. What is your feeling? I probably have an example. I always have an example. Not always, but often. Oh, I have an example. What's her name? You see? This is surprising. Unfortunately, you are wrong. Oh, okay, too early. But look at the example. Hi, Mike. That's my friend. How's she couldn't? And then Mike replies, well, not too bad, not too bad, it's fine. So it means, how are you? It can have other meanings as well. But the most popular is, what's up? How are you? How is it going? How is she cutting? Okay. But in Irish, it would be, how's she couldn't. Crazy. You see, it's crazy, but intuition, I guess, intuition doesn't help here. That's the beauty of slang and languages. So it's, how are you? And of course, I'm talking with Mike here. You can talk with, I don't know, Susan, whatever, whoever you like. But it's always, how's she couldn't. How are you? Oh, here you can see. It's me and Mike. Mike and me. It is confusing. It is. And especially, I cannot do it. But another problem is some differences in grammar. But even more problematic can be the difference in pronunciation, because pronunciation can also vary. Zmieniać, nie? Vary to vary. Okay, one more. The production, let's imagine I own a company that produces something, and I say the production wasn't going too well, but we met an investor, and now we are throwing shapes, we are sucking diesel, or we are thick. So first, the production was not going too well. We produced one car, or one motorbike, or one fishing lure. But then there was an investor. He invested a lot of money, and now we are sucking diesel. I love this one. I think this is my favorite one. Oh, perfect depiction. Production, okay. Oh, the investor comes, and now we are sucking diesel. No i teraz się kręci. Sucking diesel. Diesel is It's not. It's the engine. It's the guy. It's the engine, of course. But in Poland, we also say zatankuj diesla. So oil, whatever the name is. Olej napędowy. It's for the diesel engine, but the fuel is called also diesel. Zatankuj diesla, do tego diesla. And now she's sucking diesel. Diesla. It can also be referred to somebody. For example, like I told you in description, my wife was feeling unwell. Now she's better and she's sucking diesel. So everything is fine and we are moving on. It's better and better. Very positive. But we also have this one, throwing shapes and thick, because I use them. Throwing shapes, remember, it's always ing, but we use throw in. And it sounds, we pronounce it like in sometimes. But what's the meaning? Here's my example. Sometimes when people are thick, they throw shapes. She's thick, but be careful with this one. She is thick and she's not thick at the same time, but in Ireland, she is thick. So she's angry, and now she's throwing shapes. So she waves her hands or fists, whatever. She throws poses. So thick means angry in Irish slang, thick, angry, and she throws shapes. Rzucać się, shapes, shape, kształty, throw to jest rzucać. So I think it makes sense in Polish as well. Throw shapes. Just one more thing to finish it. Oh no, there will be one more thing. Thick, today we use thick in English to refer to somebody who is, he's not overweight or he's not fat. It can be also fat or overweight, but somebody who is, I would say his normal figure is not too skinny. Okay, so thick, it can be kształtny. Okay, do we say it like that? I think we do. Not too fat, not too slim. That's the general use, but in Irish slang, it can mean angry. Somebody is angry. Thick. Sweet. The Jacks. I'm going to the Jacks. Can you tell me where the Jacks is? Hello, Mike. I haven't seen you in donkey's years. How's she cooking? How are you? And Mike could say, well, I'm sucking diesel. I was in debt, maybe, but now I paid it off and I'm sucking diesel. Good, because you were thick all the time and you threw shapes. Okay, I also learned, this is the last one, I also learned that we use, or they use we in Irish. And in Scottish, it means the same. It means small. My wee brother, my wee sister. This is my wee brother. To mój mały brat, wee. What's interesting, it can also mean big. And this one would be, I think, a good example. We had a wee party last night. Mieliśmy imprezkę. Imprezka, niby mała. We would say it's small, but for example, the windows are broken, no money on our account, everyone is banjaxed. A wee party. Imprezka, but everything is destroyed, banjaxed. And everyone was fluttered. At the same time, it can mean just normal. So it can mean everything. And I have this one, like in a shop in Poland, you may be asked, would you like a wee bag? Especially in Kraków, but in Małopolska. Chciałby pan do tego siateczkę? Siateczka, it suggests a wee bag, but in reality, it's just a normal bag. And it also happens in Irish slang with this word. Just if you're curious, it can mean everything. But now this is the end. Do you have any questions? I will wait. And I believe now it's the end. No more slang. Let me ask you 2 questions. Oh, it's too late. It's too late. I don't know why it happens. I don't like it. I mean, I don't care, but I know that you may want to do something else. It's the end of slang season, I think, for now. Next week we will talk about something you may think. We always tell you here on Tutlo or anywhere else, we always tell you use proper grammar. Like, are you ready? I have never seen her. But then you watch movies and people ask, you ready? Albo, or never seen her, never done that. Why? I will tell you next week. But this time, it's the end. I guess it's the end, exactly. See you next week. And now I wish you a happy weekend. Enjoyable evening today. I hope you will be, sucking diesel. You will not be banjaxed or fluttered. But I hope that you will be delira and exira. So thank you very much. Goodbye, good night, and see you in a few days. Bye-bye, good night. Oh, and also follow us on Facebook and LinkedIn and YouTube. But do not use, as you learned yesterday, do not use it too often, them too often. Why not? I'm just saying this because, children may be listening. Goodbye. Bye-bye. Good night.